Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I am attending my first annual Maryland Renaissance Festival, also known as RenFest, and I will give you my first and honest opinion on my experience here and show you around the entire place. So we bought our tickets online a few weeks before as they sell out very quickly, and after scanning our tickets we were given a map of the village. So the fair takes place in the 1500s during the rule of King Henry VIII in Revel Grove, England, which is actually a fictional village like most everything else here. So this festival and fair reenact the medieval times through what the culture and life must have been like back then. And let me tell you, there's no better time and place to live the medieval times than now, because those were some brutal and barbaric times. So what are we going to do today? I'm going to take you with me on a walk around the whole entire village. We're going to check out some of the stores. There are going to be a lot of performances. There are a lot of live music everywhere, and there are so many activities for kids and adults. So we have a lot of places to drink and sit here, and and my personal favorite that I was looking forward to coming here is the jousting. That's where two knights charge towards each other with a long lance and try to unhorse each other. A lot of times that causes death to the opponent. So we're going to watch a very cool performance on the jousting arena with knights fighting to the death in front of King Henry VIII and his third wife, Jane Seymour, and his select courtiers. So as we walk around, I will give you a quick summary of the storyline for this season, but you can also read the full story on their website, www.renfest.com, which has a lot of information, even a map of the village and all the activities around here. I really like their website a lot because it's so easy to follow, and if you need to buy the tickets, it's very easy to do so online. So first things first, we were given a map to direct ourselves around the village, but I'm not gonna lie, it's so hard to use an old school map. So the next thing was to go get some costumes so we could blend in with the rest of the folks here. I went to the costume rental store and got myself this outfit, which is not terrible. I mean, I look like a proper peasant of that time, for sure. My costume cost about $25, and then I got a wreath for my head, which was about $45. So that was a little pricey, and for next time I definitely will come with my own costume and accessories. There are so many stores here. This one looks like it sells potions and stuff to do magic and maybe some witchery. I think it's pretty cool and so creative and so very well done. Everything looks very solid and great quality, but it is kind of pricey, understandably. And even if you don't buy anything, this is almost like a museum of everything that has to do with fairy tales, fantasy, and potions, and all kinds of medieval times things. So I really enjoyed going into each and every store to just look around and see what they have. Outside, the place is packed with people. Literally every corner there are people. Most people are dressed up, some are dressed up and very much into character. They're taking it very seriously. There are craftsmen making things by hand right in front of you. This guy was making some kind of leather holder mug. I am not 100% sure, so if you know what it is, please drop it in the comments. I'm very curious to know. We are now approaching the lyric stage. That's where you can hear the bagpipe music and lots of people are in the audience. But me, I'm going to enjoy the view from the top first, then we can get closer.
And also great Highland bass, what? And a bunch of drums, yeah.
As I walk around, I cannot help but think that it's really, really cool how they chose this area to create and build this village because the land is not flat at all. There are lots of dips and curves like you would probably find in an ancient English village. I haven't been to England yet, but seen enough pictures and videos and in movies also, as well as shows, so I kind of have a little bit of an idea. And you also have lots of big trees and bushes. I wonder if it's natural or man-made. It would be very interesting to find the blueprints and learn more about the building plans and how they decided on everything here. There are a lot of food options here everywhere. You can grab your food and find a sitting area somewhere. There are a lot of restaurants and taverns, and the taverns have live bands with instruments and singing. Really good singing. For those who want some alcohol, they also do have that here. They even have a place that served oysters and seafood. As you should know, here in Maryland, we have some of the very best seafood and oysters and crabs in the entire United States. So food-wise, you have a lot of options, but I'm here in particular for the smoked turkey leg and fresh fruit. I found myself a nice little fresh juice place and got myself a peach freeze, which was amazing. What is so special about the Renaissance Fair and medieval times? Why are we celebrating it? Why are some people so obsessed with it? If I asked, I'm sure I would get all kinds of answers and all would be correct because it's all a personal opinion on why you or I like to come to these and why we enjoy it. One thing I know for sure about medieval times is that it was a period of significant and dramatic changes. It was a time of territorial expansion and economic growth. Soon villages would become towns and nations, mostly done in war and violence. It was also a time of creating national identity and restructuring of various institutions. Throughout time, though, medieval times have become romanticized and sensationalized in fantasy and fairy tale books. You have knights and dragons, kings and queens fighting royals, peasants and witches. So it's definitely very interesting and a nice escape from the stresses of everyday life and reality.
Yeah, we passed it earlier, remember? Okay, so sure. Good, you did good.
Whole team was chasing after you.
You did good, bro.
Well,
We'll wait until we gotta get a water.
It's for you.
Follow me, gentlemen. Public corner.
You need not stare at the mirrors, for wisdom will flow from her.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. There's zero chance we can clear that.
Great, keep a good grip on it. It gets a little wild.
Where am I speaking?
Well, no triplets for you.
I had just been down for his reading, but I couldn't.
She's here with her husband. If anybody wants to get a picture with the king and the queen, step forward. Married man,
Alright guys, this is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I loved it and definitely encourage you to visit the fair next year here in Crownsville, Maryland. We are just 40 minutes a drive away from Washington, D.C. If you are traveling, there are plenty of accommodations that you can find on the RenFest website. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe and get your notification bells on if you haven't already done so. Your support helps us make more content and showing places and events I find worth discovering. So thank you so much for watching until the end, and until next time, take care.
Thank you for visiting me. Are you just chilling? Are you playing it cool? Coming in hot. There you go.